Angel Reese emphasizes everybody's voice is really important in WNBA CBA fight. Angel Reese arrived at USA basketball training camp in Miami this week, preparing for her senior national team competitive debut, but the Chicago Sky forward made clear the WNBA's collective bargaining agreement negotiations are never far from her mind. With the league's March 10th target date approaching and neither side making significant economic concessions, Reese is not treating the labor fight as someone else's responsibility. Everybody's voice is really important, Reese said, via Front Office Sports. I'm in this because everybody matters and is a part of the negotiation. Reese is among a group of young stars, alongside Caitlin Clark, Kiki Iriafen, and Paige Buchers, preparing for their senior national team competitive debuts at the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico. All four have been identified as central figures in the future of U.S. women's basketball, and their public presence during negotiations carries real weight. For Reese specifically, whose rookie season generated some of the highest attendance and viewership numbers the league has seen, the platform she brings to the conversation is significant. The CBA talks have been grinding toward the league's March 10th target date, with neither side making significant economic concessions. The WNBA's 7-player executive committee issued a statement Wednesday reaffirming its unity after a letter from Breanna Stewart and Kelsey Plum questioning the union's handling of negotiations became public. A player survey released the same day showed 84% of respondents want the union to keep negotiating rather than accept the league's current proposal of 50% of net revenue, which the union has characterized as less than 15% of gross revenue in an 8-year deal. Reese's voice is part of that broader collective. At 23 years old and coming off her rookie season, she is one of the most recognizable players in the league and has not shied away from the labor conversation since negotiations intensified. The stakes are particularly high for younger players like Reese, who stand to benefit most from a stronger deal, given how many earning years they still have ahead of them in the league. The players submitted their latest counter to the league Friday night, according to a source familiar with the negotiations. If the March 10th deadline passes without a deal, the league has warned that the 30th season, slated to begin May 8th, is at risk of being delayed. Before the season can begin, the league must also execute an expansion draft, free agency for more than 100 players, and a collegiate draft slated for April 13th. Each day without a resolution compresses that window further. Reese and her national team teammates will shift their focus to Puerto Rico this week, but the CBA fight will follow them. The bus rides, locker room conversations, and group chats do not stop when competition starts. If anything, being together as a group of players in that environment only amplifies the urgency of getting a deal done.